What's up, everybody? What's up? We are going to be on Zenless tonight.
Energizing combo sets. Hardy.
Hey, what's up, Q? Can you do me a favor, Q? Can you try one bit? Did you hear that? Nothing? Alright. Thought I'd give it a shot. Zilch? I figured if I set up... I set the audio to do Streamlabs, I thought it would actually kick out. Anyways. How dare you hold up stream? What's up, Hector? Isn't this really late for you? Aren't you supposed to be up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow? Speaking of the alerts, though, I did make a task for us to look into it. I do have it. That's why I'm trying to respect it. That's what I'm trying to say. I do. On a Saturday. What time do you wake up on weekends? Yeah, I was up last night until I want to say 12 or 1 p.m. today. And that's when I passed out. So for me, now that I'm like basically better, like I'm still feeling slightly a little exhausted. But now that I'm like feeling better, this weekend will be me switching my sleep back. Hey, what's up, Shinya? It's been a while. I think the last time I saw you was 2025. Your task is to have this done by stream, not during. 5, but I go right back to sleep. That's fair. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5? Okay, I'm going back to bed. So yeah, so thought that we would jump back on Zenless. We haven't been here in a while. I actually haven't been here on this system. On my other system, I've been doing my my check-ins, but that's it. You're good. You're good. How was your trip? Did you get anything cool? Sure. Oh wait, no, we have to still keep going for Plug Boo. We've not gotten Plug Boo for Ivy yet. Turn clock is broken on weekends. Yeah, I bet. Do you? You really like Jane's outfit? I truly wonder why. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like I was talking to my friend Delon, because he likes the Hoyoverse games. I'd actually probably say like he's probably the reason why I started trying out Genshin in the first place, because I was like, I gotta see why you like these games so much. But anyways, I was just like seeing some of the characters, especially like Lauma, right, coming out, and I'm just like, ooh, this game is becoming slightly Goonerish. And then I saw Jane come out on Zenless, and I was like, no, not even close. No, this is still the king of Gooner. Like you have her outfit, which is pretty crazy. God, it's been a while since I've been over here properly.
I always feel at ease with you at my side. I'll give you a hand.
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
Wait.
Different outfit.
But this is wild.
Let's move.
This is a wild costume to go to.
My research subject.
There's an auto.
Which alias should I use this time?
There's an auto thing for the temple. Where's the? How do you do the auto thing for the temple? That would be. In here? Because I basically just go in here and do this daily, but you're telling me there's an auto way to collect this? Go to management, it's in the left-hand corner. Main menu. Okay, I'll start here and I will work through this step by step. So I'm on the main menu right now. Where do I go from here? Not bad being a gooner. It was good to be bad. I just said it's not bad. And while we like work through this, because I know there's a slight delay, and then to get from Hector. But while we're doing this, I'll tell you guys that on Monday we'll be back over on Zenless as well. But next Friday we'll be back on Honkai Star Rail. but we'll be doing the massive poll. The massive poll of 2026 will be next Friday, where we're going to try to poll for Columbina. We'll be over here polling for Shunguang. And then not really sure who we're pulling for over on Honkai Star Rail. Anybody, because we're still in that like opening part where any character is better than no character, you know? The for people that play Genshin consistently, the Kaya Amber era. If you are looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link, as we'd love to have you part of our community today. Actually, speaking of our Discord, Q's community is online in our Discord. So if you are in our Discord, scroll down to bonus content. It's in the regional area. And you'll be able to click on Q's logo. And that'll open up Q's Discord in our side. I was just getting the final sign off today. I didn't actually sit down with her and go over all the changes I made, but so far I've gotten thumbs up from her, so it seems like everything's good. But I'm assuming probably this week or this coming week she'll be ups thumb. That's even hard to say. But I'm assuming this coming week she'll probably be letting you guys know back in her Discord that she'll be making that shift over. And then I'm going to be making a standardized document for it because we learned a lot through this entire process. And then we're probably going to wait until February, just because there's other things we want to work on in the network. But we'll wait until February, and then we'll start reaching out to other communities and see about onboarding them as well. And it should be a lot smoother. Hey, being here is cool by me. That's fine. It also gives me the opportunity to talk shit about you, and you won't hear a single thing. We'll just keep thumbs up and smiling, right? Just like I said, you know, talking shit about Shinya, just gotta give a thumbs up, and she won't even know anything at all, right? If you are enjoying the stream, tickle that purple heart to keep good times rolling. Since I haven't been here in a while, I can actually go straight into story if I know how to even do that in the first place. Oh, okay. Now we're getting the responses from Hector. Go to the temple menu. So my brain is broken. We are now in the temple menu. We're planning a twice concert trip. They're coming to Chicago in 2026. They're also coming to Toronto in 2026 in March. I know that Ivy already has tickets. I'm considering getting tickets. That's awesome. I would say just because you don't have a light stick does not mean you're not part of their... I wouldn't go as far as say cult, but yeah. Go back one screen. All right. You drive back same night. Fair enough. Oh, so it's April. So you guys, they're gonna stop in April there. Which you can't hear me, so I shouldn't even ask you any questions. I was gonna say which day in April. Left corner, business policy. I will definitely get a light stick for sure though. Do, 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 do. This is where you set it. Is it the hit the left stick? Don't auto pop up for 7 days. Is that the one you're talking about? $80. I have never had a light stick myself. Oh, really? How many do you have any light sticks, Hector? Collecting albums is good. Yeah, I'm that's where I'm at right now. Set and forget it. Fair enough. I really appreciate you telling me that, because I thought it was annoying to jump in here every single time. For me, when it comes to light sticks, you look at some and it's just, it's such a cheap, flimsy thing. It reminds me of, like, this is like before I got into K-pop, but when you used to go to Canada's Wonderland, which is, you know, similar to like Six Flags or something like that. Actually, it's owned by Six Flags now, but it's an amusement park, and they had just a light stick with a globe, and inside the globe, I think, was their logo, and it was just spinning. And I've seen that as a light stick for a lot of K-pop groups, and I'm just like, that's a cheap, flimsy thing. That was, I think, at Canada's Wonderland was $10. And if you're charging me anything about $10 for that, that's not happening. But then I see some ones that are very unique, especially for groups that I don't even like, and I'm just like, I want to buy this because it's actually unique, but I don't want to buy it because I don't care about the group, you know? So, unfortunate, back and forth. Okay, fair enough. Collect once a week. That's cool. I got Vivian, but I didn't get Vivian's costume, and that really bothers me. But obviously, it didn't bother me enough because I didn't push hard enough. I should have been here. Should have been here for Vivian. I was not here for Vivian. I let her down. You need a player to display the record collection? What record collection? You mean like an in-game record collection, or you mean out of record collection? I'm only going for 1 day for Twice. I'm only going for 1 day for any group. Oh, how many records do you have? Like my records right now are just a stack. That's it. I don't really display them. It would be cool if I could, though. I started getting into records during the pandemic as well.
So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had.
I truly wish that I had my parents' record collection, but they sold all their records off. They used to have a Techniques system, and they'd put on records every weekend.
Hide this power from them. I just
Rose and Little Dragon.
found the right moment to tell them.
Special
Ever since I
editions.
returned to Wi-Fi, the longer I was
That's
trapped in that
awesome.
nightmare, the clearer this form became.
If I remember, I'll take some pictures of my records and I'll place them in music in the Discord. Like I said, I only have a stack, probably about maybe 10.
Suppose it does
Nothing
make it
crazy.
easier to move unnoticed.
You should
A
know
lot of them are
this
video
is
game related.
It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth.
Awesome. That's cool. That's
My
cool.
authority comes from the creator. So it naturally returns all
I mean, as
things
someone that
finished.
hasn't
Just
gone
like
to a
when I
concert in
danced
so
in the
long,
tea before, I made those
I'm probably not the best to
sacrifices
ask,
return
but
to their
Ticketmaster is
parents'
probably where I
estate.
would go if
Now
I was
they're
thinking
just
about going
aimless
somewhere.
drifters, mindless, memoryless, poor lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction.
Oh my
The
god.
creator can reshape
I
the
hope she hasn't
natural
sold it.
order and lay bare the truth itself.
That's dope though.
They see
And
your
very sweet of you.
suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me.
Oh my
first.
god.
What a good brother.
You look so much doper than you did before. Remember, this is the bumbling dude.
She's been suppressing.
Well, he wasn't really bumbling, but he didn't look that dope.
One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from
I'll look in
chains.
music after
And
stream.
you
But thank you very
will
much. I
also
appreciate
be
that.
freed from the nightmare
That's cool.
forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times.
Oh, she sold it without him even knowing?
An
That's
unbreakable,
bonkers.
ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the creator's words of wisdom from when I was
She didn't.
young,
Why did she
when
sell
I
it? She
met
didn't
them
even
for the
ask him?
first
That's
time.
crazy.
Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spider webs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall
The
be
man
stilled.
shelf.
No more suffering, for the
If I remember
restless
correctly,
shall be still.
Q has
When they
a
descend,
collection
the
of
tongues of those who quarrel shall be
katanas.
frozen. The arms of sword
Is it
wielders
katanas
hung
or
in midair,
lightsabers?
and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal,
Lightsabers.
unmovable,
I would love to have a collection of
all
katanas
coalesced
though.
in that clearness. Look at this world, birth and death.
Is the katana like anything specific or just something that you thought was cool? Like, is it like a characters, like a replica of a
Waxing
characters?
and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus.
Oh my
I've
gosh,
realized that the Creator
that's
is
not the way to
answer that can
raise
end
money
all
for a
of this.
house, especially without asking the other person.
I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator.
Oh my
must go
gosh,
off without
there's
hitch.
sentimental value ones.
Power.
It's
We need
always
even
different.
More power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
It's just a replica? That's fair. But I mean, like, is it a replica of like an anime character? Or just a standard replica? It's a nefarious Bangbu. It's like
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
oh no. Oh my gosh. Let me guess, she thought she was helping? Wow! Signed by Baby Metal? That's crazy. I came across a new genre called horror retro or retro horror. I'll try to remember to put it into music as well. But they have this new song. Starts with an O, and I can't remember the name of the group, but I know it's not a lot of information to go off of. But it's a cool track. They just did a first take recently. This is generic katana. Still dope though. Still dope. I'm glad you can hear me, Shinya. What's up? It's Japanese. Of the singers I was talking about. That's crazy. Not Mongolian. If I find out that in the end it's Mongolian, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's Japanese. 95% sure. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. My one friend just got a 3D printer as well recently. And it was just like, if you need anything, just let me know and I'll print it. And I'm just like, I don't even know what to ask for. He showed me a Darth Vader, just a Darth Vader that he printed, and I was like, that's cool. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. Crazy that you bought it without even having a plan on what you're gonna do with it, but cool. What's up, kitty? It's a Lego Venom? That's cool. I really like that. That's cool.
Everything's in
We
writing.
are Venom.
Ownership confirmed.
Did you like the Venom movies?
The property must be cleared within
I thought the
3
first one was
days.
pretty good. I really liked it.
Tubbs' new
It had a
business
couple parts that
plans
were
don't
cheesy,
wait.
but
My family's
Um,
ancestral home.
they also
passed
printed a
down for 3
Venom
generations.
painting?
And now it's yours?
You can 3D
Doctor,
print
you
paintings?
fabricated them.
Times have changed.
Definitely an impromptu
It's all
purchase.
about evidence.
I think he's always about diversifying his income through small
your
time
place within
hustles without
3
even knowing
days.
whether he can do it
I
or
will
has the
clear
time to
for
do it
you.
or how to do it or
When we
why to
clear
do
your
it.
Place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You,
Yep,
you
he's definitely a risky little
bandits.
baddie. They're okay.
Uncle Biao? Are you
Mm-hmm.
are you all right?
He complains about money a lot as
I'm
well.
doing great.
I wonder why.
3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. I don't know who else I would choose though. Like I hate to like shame on somebody because of the way they look. Like his overall vibe, like being Eddie Brock was fine, but Tom Hardy he's a tiny dude. And I always have pictured Eddie Brock as being a big dude. So like I said, I don't want to hate on somebody for the way they look or their size or whatever, but it didn't really fit.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
About what was written in the tome?
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough. Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you.
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Bial's pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions.
Oh,
We didn't read any of that.
another crossroads in life? What a coincidence for
Dial-in.
you here. Dial-in? What are you doing here? Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in
Dolph
dealing with
Lundgren?
the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, if you don't want to
I don't know if I know that person. For some odd reason, when you say Dolph Lundgren, it makes me feel like he was the giant Russian in Rocky. But I'm probably wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal. Oh, sounds pretty intense.
If you are enjoying the live gameplay, check out our recorded gameplay over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIAL, posting on Mondays, Fridays, and a bonus at 9 a.m. Eastern. Today was kind of a game review called Shadow Fight Arena. I got reached out by the dev that wanted me to showcase a new character called Black Widow. Or maybe not Black Widow, but Widow. And so that's basically what I'm showcasing in the video today. So definitely head over there if you like fighting games and check that out. It was a pretty cool character, I'm not gonna lie. You did the He-Man movie? Did I actually pick the right dude? No way. For some odd reason, as soon as you said 90s and just his name, I was just like, it's got to be that big towering dude. Wow. Good enough description that it connected me to that person. I didn't even really know their name. That's crazy. He did a He-Man. Yeah, he would fit for a He-Man movie for sure. And I would agree on Eddie Brock. He would definitely look the part of Eddie Brock, but he wouldn't have the emotional nuances to do Eddie Brock. And no, and not Widowmaker. Correct.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again.
And if you do miss a stream, do not worry. You can head over to youtube.com/EtherxVault as we post all of our streams the very next day after the live here.
Yes, you should take some
I
time
agree.
to think this
Perfect, Eddie.
through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the whole MCU stuff.
How can she be so...
I don't have high hopes, though.
about this?
I thought the old MCU worked perfect, and you could have just ended it there, but I understand money is money. They're going to want to kind of try to squeeze as much out as possible.
All right, it's done.
Posture check.
That Bargainer Biao is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with that one of a
Aesthetically
kind
not
doll.
character. Yeah,
So
true.
instead, he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things
And a hydrate for
quite
Q.
convenient for us.
And a hydrate for Hector. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Posture check you. And thank you for the donations to both Q and Hector. I appreciate that. Thank you. Heavily worn and mysterious ancient tome with pages stuck together with moisture damage. Oh yeah, it's definitely moisture damage. In this Gunnar game, it's just moisture. Its edges are tattered, inner pages torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. From what's just barely legible, the tome appears to document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. Yeah, well, I'm happy about the X-Men coming to the MCU, but the whole Doctor Doom thing, I'm not really happy about that. She's saying jail for me, not for you. Don't worry. If you got jailed for X-Men coming to MCU, that'd be wild.
Cast a spell on him or something. How did I do that? Exactly what I did will remain a secret. But look, I've solved this big trouble for you, got you what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process. Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
Isn't it Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man? Not really a fan of that. Like, I understand Robert Downey Jr. was a great actor. I understand that at one point, Tony Stark was Doctor Doom, but it's like, I don't know. I like his character died. Let him just die and just pick someone else. Pick someone else for Doctor Doom. How do you want us to repay him?
We didn't realize how much we'd been relying on you. How can we repay you?
All right, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
I actually want is
Yeah.
whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the good Samaritan.
You're also going to have Fantastic Four part of the MCU, which I'm also happy about that.
Anyway, do we have a deal?
Get a fresh face. Yes, like the amount of people in this planet, you can't tell me you can't find another person.
Done deal.
Thank you, Diane.
I feel like
You're so
Robert Downey Jr. did a phenomenal job as Iron Man, and you should just put that to rest and have it go down in history as probably one of the best cast characters. But I don't know, because if he comes out into Doctor Doom and he sucks, he's slightly tarnishing his career that way.
Right now, we're walking the same path together.
You got Bon Yu
And that's
last
good enough
minute?
for me.
That's dope. I'm jealous. Great
Sometimes
character.
You seem like an innocent little
Awesome
girl,
as
and
Iron Man.
other
Agreed.
times, feels like you see right through everything.
I also don't agree with the whole idea of
Figure out our next move.
Captain America being the mantle being passed over. I think it should have just ended, and that's it. I didn't see the newest Fantastic Four. I saw the old Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba, and that was not a good movie. But we all know the reason why people watched that Fantastic Four movie specifically.
Back to Swabian Temple and discuss it there.
Pedro Pascal did great, but the movie was meh. Fair. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about that movie. I will see it at some point, but because I heard that there was mixed reviews is the reason why I didn't like rush to go see it.
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from
Yeah,
the
no, I understand
Seemed to know something
that. Like, I
about it.
understand that it's like it's founded in something that's in the comics. I get that, but like, we were talking about Robert Downey Jr. did a phenomenal job as Iron Man. And what's his name? Like, is it Chris Pine? Like, I think that's his name. Did a phenomenal job as Captain America. And I just feel like, when you have characters do such a great job, you should just stop. Another good character, if we're pivoting away from Marvel and going to DC's side, I really felt like, and I understand that this character is a very integral character as part of DC, but Heath Ledger as Joker, I'm sorry, you're not going to beat that. In my opinion, you're not going to beat that. So them constantly trying, like, was it Joaquin Phoenix? Like, you trying to, and that just went horrible. And then there was, I can't remember the other guy. He played his, I can't remember his name. For some reason, Judd wants to pop into my name, but it's not Judd. But he played it in the Suicide Squad. Again, horrible. Two actors, horrible. You should have just left it as Heath Ledger. Going down in history is probably the best, and that's it. But I can understand also, for example, like why somebody wouldn't want to do that. I can understand why they like wouldn't want to do it, because if you go back to like previous eras, maybe like the 90s, people would look at Jack Nicholson and be like, Jack Nicholson is peak Joker. can never beat that again. And they're trying to find that next Heath Ledger or next Robert Downey Jr. or, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I get very mixed feelings about that type of stuff. Thank you very much, Q, for getting that for me. Looks like we have a slight variation that the bots are trying to use these days. Jared Leto. Why was I thinking Judd? Yeah. Jared Leto's Joker was an abomination. It's crazy enough, the amount that you saw, and you didn't see that much of Joker in Suicide Squad, they like recorded enough to do a full movie. And they cut all of it out because it just didn't work, and like his portrayal didn't work, and it's just like, dang. And I'm not even thinking that Jared Leto is a bad actor. It just was a bad casting. Jack Nicholson was awesome. I agree.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
It comes off as like, I need an adult. I need an adult. Mod. We need a mod.
They passed away when we were very young.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'll just keep doing that. We'll just keep building a whole list of like little things that bots say, and then we'll just drop it in there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something heavy.
Agreed.
That's all right.
Agreed.
When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love?
I just saw your message come in. Thank you very much, Q.
Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts. They were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waife, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mine.
Yeah, crawl for that coffee at 12.
So they decided
Well,
to stay and
12:16 my time. Q,
With
it's your
everyone's
time.
help,
It's like what,
they settled in the
11:16?
residential area
Yeah,
near
crawl
the
for that
woods.
coffee at
I was born
11:16
sometime
p.m.
after that. I was too little to remember much. Just a few scattered memories of life back then.
Yeah,
But whenever I see the look
I
on
really
my
wish there
brother's
was like
face when he
word.
talks
Well,
about those
there's right
days,
now we've been
I
using
think, wow,
phrases to teach the
he
bot,
must have
but
been happy. Really, really happy.
I wish there was another way
My
we could
brother
teach it.
said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10
Not
years
the
ago
pins and
would hit
needles.
them so suddenly.
That stuff sucks.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes, it was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time
Oh,
we
geez,
finally
Rick.
woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with
Oh,
whatever
geez,
help we could
JC.
get.
Yep.
Kind people like Banyu Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunkui Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yunquei Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Ishwan Shifu was the safer choice.
Can you import a list from spam filters? I'd have to look into that. I'm not sure. Right now, all we can do is kind of like put word by word bands in. So like was it like 3-4 months ago? No, maybe about 3 months ago. We took the bot sayings that you were seeing there and just took that and just dropped it into Fossabot, and just basically said if anybody says it like this, go for it. But I don't know if we can actually take an actual spam filter and then place it in there, but I could look into that for sure. Ooh. Twitch be dumb. Twitch is sensitive. Twitch, get your shit together. Yeah, I also, I'll let you guys know, not only did I put a task in for next week to figure out the alert system, why you guys aren't hearing it, but I also put a task in there as well to go back through the words and figure out, you know, which words we want to actually properly ban and which ones are not even bannable, like the word ass or creep. We definitely want to get that stuff cleaned up for you guys. So just let you know that is coming next week.
Banyu Shifu, did you also know Xiao Guang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out
As.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyura Shifu. Val, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yinkoi Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma.
30 polls for Columbina. I have 69. Heyo. That's not a joke. I actually do have 69. But yeah. And then I have 40, I think, over here for Shunguang.
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
Wait, are you saying 69 is banned? Like the actual numbers? Are those banned? That's dumb. If there's gonna be numbers that are banned, it should be 6-7. No, 69, that worked. 6-7 next definitely needs to get banned. Let me steal some of your polls. Honestly, I wish I could. I love how you felt the need to say Hector. None of, like, if you're asking me how my kid's doing, my first question is, what kid? Is there a kid I don't know about? Fuck their grades. I don't care about their grades yet. Who is this kid that I didn't know existed?
Let's not dwell on the past.
You'll get Columbina. I think all three of us will get Columbina for sure.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up
Dang.
and not leave them all alone.
Do you want to know how I spell guarantee? In my head, I say guarantee. That's actually true. I'm not lying about that. And I remember how to spell it just by saying it like that. But I say guarantee when I read it. You're on a 50-50? Where I'll go to school and get caught drinking and suspended 5 days. No way. No way. What is this, a K-drama? That's bonkers.
Please. I'm begging you.
Yeah, we always try to do our best to help our family members kind of, find their way. Some just don't, I totally know how that feels. I don't care if you're broke. Just like show up to the gate and be like, take them for free. I'm done.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
He's doing it on purpose. What is the ultimate goal with it, though? That's lovely. True. Heck, there's a bunch of adults that don't know how to ask for help.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
That's fucked. That's fucked. Being in a, like a, I know it's not a relationship, but like being in like that, I guess, partnership to take care of a child when one parent doesn't seem to care at all. That makes parenting extremely hard, because it becomes a default point for, like, let's say they don't like the way that you're like parenting them, they'll just default to the other parent that doesn't properly parent them, which is just making it worse for them down the road. My sister has that issue to a degree.
Miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator.
Yeah,
exactly
that's sad, and that happens probably a lot more than we want to admit, to be honest. Right? You get these parents that really shouldn't have been parents, and then now they have a kid that just has to try to figure out life by themselves. They didn't even ask for that type of life either.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically all you can do, though, right? Just be like, I'm here for you if you need any help. Don't fear asking me for help either. But then in the end, if it's their choice is to walk away from that, there's nothing you can do about it. And you can't feel bad about it either.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard.
I'm pretty sure your brother is evil now.
Something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed.
Hey, when you're over there, you're not allowed to leave that room, mister. Good luck with that. How do you like say something dumb like that?
I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Wait, going in aimlessly right now is like
True, yeah.
Xiaoguang,
You won't make them hate you.
among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past.
Yep.
After joining Yunquay Summit and becoming the Qingyu
Yep.
Sword's wielder,
She
my
does need to be a
contact with
fucking
the
parent.
outside world has become even more limited.
Master, I've located the list of survivors.
The Lulu, not the Salulu.
Most of them have settled in the Silum Bay area.
Don't worry. Some survivors from the miasma outbreak are now settled in Silum Bay. They might have some information about the array.
Silum Bay. I'm pretty familiar with that area. It's crowded and full of all kinds of people. Asking around one by one would take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're all set.
Sounds good to me.
Using the addresses Fairy found, everyone sets off in different directions. All we're doing is talking right now. Wait, no, that's no. I was about to think if this is a place I've not been to before, but I've been here before. Yeah, I was grounded as a kid. I was hit once. But just like Hector, after that once, even if my dad like slightly shifted in his seat, I nearly shit myself. And I'm not saying in the sense like, I don't know, like there was just a part of me that like when I would go to do something, whether it be stay out late or whether it be any type of rebellious nature, after I got hit that once, I was just like, do I want this to happen again? No. So I'm not doing it. And I'm not saying that works for every kid. I'm not sitting here like condoning you should always hit your kids. But it worked for me. But there's probably a lot more other psychological damage that came from it. Oh yeah. My dad yelling. Yeah. A jagged angle. Like Chinese. What's Chinese mean? Oh damn! You took the brunt force for everybody else. That's messed. Not in my household. Any time I had the opportunity to dip out of the way and like let my sister take the brunt force, I reveled in that. I was like, yeah, get in trouble. I'm not getting in trouble. Oh, Tiger Mom mean. Okay, I understand. Yeah, yeah. Justin Ning Chuan. How do you say that name, Q? Ning Qian? Yeah, I don't fear I didn't fear my mom at all. Yes, but I did learn. Yeah, I'm a very decent, upstanding individual as well, because how I was raised. Is it Chi-an or Chi-an? You fear like she's a devil? Chian or Chian? The pronunciation of the an part. No, it's like Chian or Chian. On. Okay. Thank you. For me, my fights with my dad were I can't even break it down. I can't even break that because he had diabetes and his blood sugar would swing rapidly. He could be having a low sugar and have an argument with you about nothing. Absolutely nothing. My mom was more like, my mom didn't really actually argue with you. It was more disappointment. She removed the stupid from us the hard way. I like that. But there's a lot of people in this world where they did not have the stupid removed. Time here. Good. Too many. Too many. Some people are in like some elevated positions without the stupid being removed yet. I'm glad you guys can hang out and have those deep convos. It just shows that we all relate on different levels aside from gaming. I fear for humanity as well. Wow. He's looking for a sucker. Then find something else to do. Jesus, stop trying to scam people. Yeah. No, for sure. Like I'm like I haven't actually said that to my nephews, but like I watched the way that my sister parents, and I just like, dang. some of the stuff that happens would have never happened under my parents. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Not even close. Yeah. Yeah. Good old Darwinism. But not getting enough Darwinism these days. It's funny, like the way I see it, right? This is the way I see it. And this is just my opinion. I'm not gonna get like super political. But it's crazy that the people that complain the most about giving out resources to people that just are having bad luck or just need that little bit of help to move forward are the people that are wasting the most resources themselves. That's all I will say on it. It's like, yeah, you know what? I don't think that person over there should have, a pay for healthcare or even some generation of healthcare. But me? Yeah, I need a lifted truck with giant wheels. For sure. A nice, modest vehicle? No. I need to be seen everywhere. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I can understand. Do you feel like it brings up sad memories? Ooh. I mean, because for example, I don't know if your mom is still alive or around, or if you're still connected with her, or is that the reason why you don't drink anymore? Is because it brings up memories of her? That's the reason. First question. Second question. You can't just say you had a really bad experience and not tell us about it. So, what's your bad experience? If you don't mind. If you don't mind it being broadcasted on Twitch. I understand. It's not got the taboo nature of it. I understand. Totally. And I totally get that. True. She's in the spirit world. Okay, yeah. Same with my mom. I never drank with my parents though. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. Oh wow, she never put that together. Yeah, my dad, he used to make a drink called a Singapore Sling, and he would offer that to me when I was like 20, 21. Maybe even 19, because the drinking age is different here in Canada than it is in America. But yeah, I've just never had an appeal. The alcohol's never had an appeal to me. There's been times where I've tried to force myself to do it from a social aspect, and it's never panned out. Like, it's not like I had a bad experience where like I got super drunk and it was crazy. No, I couldn't get over the taste. I could have had a beer at any time, whenever I wanted to, because my mom really enjoyed beer. But no, I never put that together because it was so. The stigma was there was no stigma in my household about it, that I just didn't care about it afterwards. Interesting to learn. Ooh, hungover in the tropical heat. That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, the only time that there's 2 times that I got tipsy. One was like, whoa. But this one girl really wanted me to drink. And we went to a park and we were drinking peach schnapps at a park. And I started to feel slightly woozy, and that was it. That's the end of the story. It's not crazy. But another time I was going to Maine, down in the United States, for my cousin's wedding. And this is over in a place called Kennebunkport. And me and my mom went down. My sister stayed here. My father had already passed away at the time. So we drove down there. But we were going to a town that's like kind of like a touristy shopping area. And they had like a place where you can get like some seafood. And I had a Long Island iced tea there. And it was my first, we had just woken up and gone there to get breakfast. But by the time we actually got there, it was basically lunch. So we're going to have lunch anyways. And so I decided to have like a drink. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll have a drink. And I remember drinking it and being like, wow, I can't even taste the alcohol in this. And then as we're getting up from the table to leave, I'm just like, whoa. Just a second here. I think I'm drunk. Or pretty close to. And I told my mom about it, and she's just like, just walk it off. I'm just like, thanks, Mom. Thanks. I'm literally like holding on to the wall to guide my way out of the restaurant. Thanks, Mom. A really good pink lemonade. It tasted like... Ooh, yeah, the Singapore Sling is gin, cherry brandy, grenadine, and pink lemonade. It's really good. But you can make a Singapore Sling and just remove the gin and the cherry brandy and move it into a cherry syrup and skip all of that.
Banua Shifu, about what just happened.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, thanks, Mom. I'm glad to know that you got me covered. Playing dominoes with some airmen. They were planning on getting me drunk, so they would spike my drink overnight. Dang! Did it work, or did you notice immediately? Just swim it off. You're fine. Stop drowning. Start swimming.
My apologies.
You're going underneath. Oh. Start swimming. Jinya, are you okay? No, she's gone.
The blame is mine. Please don't let it trouble you.
There you go.
If there are words that can ease even a bit of their pain, then
and someone would be like, what happened to Shinya? I'd be like, she was being dramatic. She's being very dramatic. Seems to have passed that's hard about it.
I understand. I won't ask further. But if you ever want to talk...
Thank you.
She was just having a dramatic moment. What do you mean she'll be fine? She's not here anymore. Nah, you'll see. She'll be fine. Oh, fair enough. I don't know. Like I said, as a non-drinker, I don't even know how that stuff works, to be honest. I definitely partake in the other side, but definitely not in drinking. I can't get past I can't portion you. Rip me. I definitely can't get past the flavor in any way, shape, or form. The amount of times, if I had just even like $1 for every single time that a drinker has told me like, you can't even taste the alcohol, I would be stupid rich. Stupid rich. Because they'll make a drink and they'll be like, you can't taste it. And then I'll taste it. It's like, yeah, you can. Clear as day. Or like, especially like, I had a friend that was really big into, was it called craft beers? You know, you go to those like small breweries that make really big into that. And he'd be like, oh, this tastes like cherry. I'm just like, that's beer. There's no cherry. What are you talking about? You have to be like either reading the label and thinking it and like placebo affecting yourself or just straight lying to me. I don't know what it is, but I don't taste any of the things that you're tasting. What you tell me you taste sounds delicious. Something I want to be part of. But then every single time I have it is just beer. So you know they're alcoholics, yeah. Their brain has had so much barrage of like alcohol that the brain cells are just like, I don't even understand what alcohol flavor is anymore. I don't understand, and so they just taste all the rest of the rainbow.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then.
Coffee's another one.
Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the
Pink
white
lemonade
flowers are showing
is
up
just
again,
lemonade.
it
Yeah,
must be a
I
sign
love
of
pink
something.
lemonade. Is actually my favorite lemonade.
And the array that's been repeatedly mentioned. Some of the survivors remember it, so it seems like it really does exist.
Nice.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Oh my god, we're actually gonna do something other than like reading a story. Tequila. This is gonna sound messed up. And Q, you're gonna put me in jail anyway, so just put me in jail. That's fine. But every single time I hear the word tequila, I hear the like stupid jocks and like brain dead mentality that people used to say it was the panty remover. My brain can't separate those two. Like, it's just immediately I hear tequila and I hear that. Like, my brain just immediately goes to that, and I'm just like, you dumbasses. Like, I'm not saying like there's people out there that are ever looking at tequila as a very elevated and elegant drink. I know based upon what it is, but like every single time someone mentions that they drink tequila, I'm just like, especially if they're drinking alone, I'm just like, well, based upon what I've learned as an 18-year-old in this world, why would you ever drink tequila alone? You know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know why it's like that. But anyways. Very cool. I didn't actually know that about pink lemonade. Up here, I think they just use red food dye. Because I've had pink lemonade, frozen pink lemonade, from Minute Maid. I think you guys have Minute Maid down there because it's owned by Coca-Cola. Pretty much most of my life. That was kind of like my summertime drink. But it has nothing in it, and it doesn't have like any flavoring, like whether it be cranberry, raspberry, or strawberry. So it's just got some coloring to it. I know you probably can't be like, oh, well then that doesn't mean you like pink lemonade. That just means you like lemonade. Probably that's probably a fair assessment. Because there was nothing in there. But yeah. After entering Aerospace City, the investigation zone menu will appear in the top right corner. Press left trigger X for squad configuration to really switch between investigation zone squads. I get what you did there. Tequila from Mexico was just a moonshine. Yeah, I bet it burned. Holy, probably like 100 proof.
Hello, Rep 2493 at yours. Did you ready for combat?
Did you call me?
Let's move.
Yeah, up here in Canada we have a moonshine that's brewed out east called Screech. The name kind of fits. The name kind of fits.
Master, the route has been mapped.
Craziness. Oh my god. I have not played this. I have not played Zenless fighting in probably a month and a half to 2 months.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows.
No, it's just a
Next line of
trowel.
the sword control mantra is
She's just on trial. You can see in the top right corner. Trial used for Banyu and also dial in. No. My only character that I have right now is Ambi that's in there. I want to dial in as well.
Is it my shift again? Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat.
Yeah, I totally wanted her though. Just because she reminded me very much of Doctor Strange. And so is Banyu, correct.
Last night it ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep.
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's that's strange.
You want to take a break?
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again.
Are you sure you're all right? We could take a short break.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today,
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted.
Okay.
I'll lead the charge.
Okay. Sorry, I had to mess around with the buttons. I'm just like, it's been a while.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Annihilate! I'm here.
Confirmed.
Banyu is dope. Is there someone else here? It sounds like there's someone else here. Yeah, it fizzles out pretty quick. I've actually been pretty good on getting back onto my exercising. I've been pretty happy with that. I can actually feel like my posture changing, which is kind of crazy. I know it's only been, like you said, January 9th, but I'm already noticing that like my shoulders want to like pull back, which is kind of nice. Hey, congrats on the 2 pounds. That's awesome. We should keep each other motivated. Though with my working out, I need to start eating better though. What the heck do I do with this? Oh yeah, it's up there. Okay. You're dying. You could do it. Mine is definitely not water weight. It is definitely fat.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasmas
Ooh,
to
that's
make
some
some
good
fun of
motivation.
last time. Here's my heart.
I thought she was doing something. I feel like I need to do something with this. There's gotta be another one somewhere, right? Oh, it's tap A on that. Okay. Dang. This is why you don't take breaks from games that you're actively playing. Shinya wants to get a job just to do that challenge. Sacrificing others, be like, hey, free donuts, free donuts.
There's a control panel over there. Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
Go, minecart, go. The side? There we go.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
Yeah.
Seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one here.
Alrighty, now we're finally
Heck yeah.
to blow up.
But if you take them out to a Chinese buffet, you don't want to spend $250 because then you're out the $250. Especially if you lose.
I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
I need to explode the rubble. Detonate the Minecraft. What the heck?
Belle, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark, and there was a figure. Tall and steady. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us. The wind and...
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who—
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being...
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with...
I would love to try those donuts. And that's the reason why I have problems. I love trying sweets. And there's always new sweets in this world to try.
Some special use. Wish we'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
Rumble.
Hey.
What kind of candy are we talking about here?
There are even more of those white flowers. The further you go, the more there are. This is the end for you! Dial 2 for a chat!
End this hatred.
Confirmed. Surprise hotline! Intercept! Seal! Hey!
Oh. Oh, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I stay away from white vans, thank you very much.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember them.
Pay me as a child that just walks into candy.
They used to be so lively.
Ooh. Reese's Kit Kat Twist. Oh. I like all of that except for the Almond Joy Mound.
Easy to hang up on a no.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there, the wind whistling through these empty windows. Almost sounds like weeping.
That's funny. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I'm still talking about it from a distance, Q. I can still see the candy from over here.
It feels so empty and
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
Yourself. Shut up. Get out of here. You get help.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a
Of
look
course,
around.
his list starts off with Reese's.
I
That's him, not me.
Why are you so quiet now that you've returned? Bonmule?
Banyu remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps...
The surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. As Banyu gazes at its base, a stream of past memories flickers deep within his core. Viscous substance detected. Risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis. Fructose plant fiber. Metal fingers sink into the orange-red pulp. Frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback. Contact with soft object. Classification. Human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Mmm.
Whoa, Mom!
I like chocolate, but not like chocolate.
Sure if you can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm. I don't do too well with sour.
I told you he can understand.
It was a little sus. I was reading that as well. Like, I was just like, what the heck?
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
A pale wildflower is suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Abnormal core temperature fluctuations. Purge unit type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs. Overridden. Banyu's core emotion module permanently activated. Mission name rename Rebirth. Okay. Yep. But I feel like weirdo people are more dedicated to their craft because they want to see their craziness or their creepiness come to life. Who are you even fighting? Uh-oh. Did you guys see that? I somehow got into the wall. What the heck happened?
Switching to business mode.
I was like, uh-oh, I'm on the other side of the gate. Not you defending it. I'm just saying. If the goons need to create a game to somehow, in that same process, make the, in my opinion, the best fighting in a game, period, go for it. Others around here have been pretty much cleared out. I think I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. Let's split up and do some investigating. Sorry. Jesus, Belle. Walk faster. Goonie to goon, I guess. What the heck? That's jail-based. Come on.
than before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. If that is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said... I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang. And I trust Senior Ye too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't... Huh.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out.
Xiaoguang? Did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos, at the moment I got here, some memories just... If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me. He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming, and I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just... Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit.
All right, I'll check other places first. Stay safe.
No, it's we're gonna be doing the polls now. Do you guys think we should do... I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want me to do the polls this week for Zenless? Or do you want me to take the polls for Zenless and push them for the polls with Genshin and polls on Honkai? It's up to you guys. I'll let you guys choose. So you think I should do the polls on ZZZ right now? Okay. I don't mind doing these. I was gonna probably stream for another 15 minutes, but I can do it now if you guys want to do it now. I don't want you guys also you guys to ruin your sleep because I'm doing it now. Plug Boo. Actually, I don't even think we can even pull for Plug Boo. I don't think I have those type of pulls. Sorry. Let me see what we can do here. Yeah, we have 4 pulls that we can do on this, so yeah, we'll definitely do it. Because we could probably generate another... Can we generate another 40 by next Friday? Might give me a reason to get on this game more often. But as for Plug Boo, we can only pull once for Plug Boo. However, though, wait, no, that's 44 range. No, so there's a small chance we can get Plug Boo, but not that high. As for getting Xinguang, that's really high. So let's see what we can do and then end off this stream. I really appreciate you guys tuning in at quarter after 1 in the morning. At least for me here. Those mushy bananas. Why mushy bananas? Ooh, we got an S right off the rip. Mushy mushrooms. If we can get Xinguang right out of the gate, we'll be happy. You're not wandering in the streets? That's good. Oh, Not Nicole. Not Nicole.
Good day.
Ooh. She's a fun character. Not Nicole. So our S was another person from, what's it called, Victoria Housekeeping? She's a good character, though. Oh, that means the chances of us getting Xingguang have now gone into the ground. Very low chance. Ooh, only got an A this time. You got Nikomata? Where's your Nikomata right now? What's cinema? Don't just give me just weapons.
Got a gig that pays well? Count me.
That's a whale gives me enough to pull. Another Nicole. Terrible. We're gonna push up Nicole's cinema pretty high probably tonight. I have this feeling. I just have this feeling. But at least it's not bears. At least it's not bears. Oh, C1? I think I have her at C2 or C3. Poor bears. Ooh, we were saying, but it's guaranteed? You're saying because I lost that 50-50? But... well, first, that's a cool weapon. But the girl that we got, easily better than Tanari. Easily. Stop. No, don't put that voodoo on me, Hector. No, don't talk about bears. Get that bear out of here. And her last pull. Was that two Nicoles?
Welcome.
There's one of them. Yeah, I've gotten so many Tenares, I should have quit a long time ago. I wish there was a cheat code. Oh my god, it's a bear. Oh my god, blame that on Hector. Blame it on Hector. Put L's in the chat for Hector. Dang it. Dang it, Hector. We got no standard pulls, but we do have one Bang Boo. So let's see if we can try to get something good here. Come on! Nope, we got a couple A's. So who did we get? Different type? It kind of looks like Plug Boo, but it's Magneto Boo. That's true. You gotta like manifest it. Explore boo. Underripe crab apples. Got sus boo. Think happy thoughts. You can fly like Peter Pan. So we only got Magneta boo, Explorer boo, and then sus boo. She's getting violent. She really wants that plug boo. Ooh, or we do actually have a standard. Wait, what is this? We do have a standard one though. Let's do a poll on standard then. Two A's though.
Of course, if the pay is good, why not?
Pulcra, she's good. I think I might have her at C6 now. Or maybe above C6? Not sure actually. Yuzu drink. That's probably good. I have some yuzu upstairs in the fridge. Where does that take us on characters here, though? Remodeling shop.
Afternoon. Let's get your little companion some new parts.
We got a couple bamboos that reached their C2.
Any questions? Come find me anytime. I'll be here.
I don't even know if I can even go and look at the characters. I cannot look at my characters and tell you what C1 they are, because we're in the middle of a story. Throw some dates. No, don't throw dates. Stop throwing food. It's good food. Some of it's rotten, but it's good food. I need some dates. We see what you did there. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll be back next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be adjusting my streaming times, not to this time. In the future, I'm not sure where they're going to be. I'll run another week probably of standards as I try to figure that stuff out and get into the groove of the year. But I'll let you guys know as those things go down and all those changes happen. But we'll be back at 7 p.m. on Monday for some more Zenless, and then the following Friday will be on Star Rail. I'm going to work really hard over the weekend and over the course of next week on Zenless here to try to get our pulls back up so we can have a full crazy amount of pulls on Genshin, Zenless, and also on Star Rail. But I do really appreciate you guys tuning in this late at night, and until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused, get yours. See ya. Have a good weekend.